Hello and welcome to my very first Call of Duty Black Ops 4 YouTube video. The game is incredible and I'm having a lot of fun playing both multiplayer and the new Battle Royale mode, Blackout. In this video we are taking a look at the Specialist and more specifically the Recon Specialist. Now, Specialist showed up in Black Ops 3, carried over to Infinite Warfare, skipped World War II, and is of course now in Black Ops 4. They are basically the characters you play as in multiplayer, and they each have different abilities. As you can see in this game of Team Deathmatch that I'm about to show you, I'm playing as the Recon Specialist, which have started to become a part of my go-to setup. Specialists in Black Ops 4 have a piece of equipment and an ability. The equipment is activated by pressing RB on the Xbox One or R1 on the PS4. And the ability is activated by pressing both RB and LB on Xbox One or R1 and L1 on PS4. Both of these items have charging times, with the equipment charging much faster and being available a lot more than the ability. Naturally, because of the extended charge time, abilities are considerably more powerful than the equipment, but can only be used once or twice in a game with how slow they charge. The equipment for the Recon Specialist is the sensor dart. As you will see here shortly in the gameplay, when you fire it out, it sticks to the surface and reveals enemies to you and your team within a small proximity of it. Enemies can walk up to the sensor dart and simply destroy it by pressing X on Xbox or square on PS4. They can also shoot it to destroy it or use explosives as well. If no enemy destroys it, the sensor dart will last by itself only for a short time. I personally really like the sensor dart. It's easy to use and it really allows you to lock down a small area of any map. Unless the enemy is using cold-blooded, you will see them on the map. They're a little easy to destroy, but otherwise the sensor dart is basically a free mini UAV you get to use about 4 to 5 times a game. Now the Vision Pulse is the ability of the Recon Specialist. If you recall, Outrider had this ability in Black Ops 3. It is just as strong, if not more powerful in this game, in my opinion. Now you only get it basically once a game since it charges so slowly, but when you activate it, it lights up all the enemies in red, unless they're using cold-blooded. And as you can see in the video, it's not just revealing enemies on the minimap. Your character literally pulls down goggles that allows you to see the outlines of all your enemies in real life. It only lasts a short time, but is extremely useful. This ability basically gives you a 100% chance to win any one-on-one gunfight while using it. Remember that it reveals enemies to not just you, but your entire team. So if you're playing competitively, it would be an excellent strategy to pair the use of Vision Pulse with another specialist ability like Battery's War Machine, so you can quickly eliminate all the enemies of the other team. As you can tell by now, the name of the game with Recon is revealing enemies, their locations and movements, which is extremely helpful in pubs and in competitive. I highly recommend it, as it always gives very solid benefits, and both are pretty easy to use. My only real gripe with it is that sensor dart can be destroyed pretty easily, and that Vision Pulse doesn't last quite as long as I'd like to. But again, I found myself using this specialist more than any other so far in the game. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video, and I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Black Ops 4 videos. We're just getting started here. Leave a comment down below about what specialists you have been using, and if you'd like me to review more specialists in the future. Thanks again, and this has been Kingpin, and I'm out.
Target down.
Tac deploy used. Danger close.
Sensor going live.
Friendly tac deploy beacon offline.
Prophet KIA. Hostile signal down.
Another false.
Supplies. First come, first served.
Shut down Tempest. Eliminated. Kill. Good gone.
UAV available for tasking.
UAV above, commencing surveillance operation.
Hellstorm awaiting deployment.
UAV delivered and established the Angel's tag.
Hellstorm double kill.
Lighting up targets.
We're almost there. Close this out. Shut them down.
Sniper's nest awaiting orders.
Friendly TAC deploy beacon offline.
TACOM, task sniper's nest on my grid.
Sniper helicopter above. Frag orders received.
Overriding medical protocol.
Firing sensor dart.
Target identified.
Enemy tagged.
Zero things.
We see you.
Eyes on. Available.
Commencing engagement sequence. Going across.
Hostile UAV circling.
Bird is bed. Requesting ground support. Ship platform running down. Sniper's nest destroyed by enemy forces.
K9 unit destroyed.
I'm taking damage.
Enemy hellstorm detected. Mission objectives green across the board.